Hey, girl, the gas and hit the fan. The gas and hit the fan, sis. Do you hear me? When I tell you the gas and hit the fan, the gas and hit the fan. It is about to be on and popping. So, let me tell y'all what had happened. What had happened was. It's just not a notice that you. What had happened was. Alright, so, you know, y'all know I said that I was going, I was thinking about, you know, leaving. And I told y'all the owner, we ain't seen hide nor hear him. And we told you that he had went down to the store down in the other county, and he had fired all the people down there, or all the people quit. All the people quit, or he fired them. They ain't there no more. And he told them he didn't need them, and he said he was gonna get rid of us up here too. Well, why he came up here and acted a fool today? He just came in, y'all. And he said he had been out of the country, and why he had a manager that couldn't run the store, he didn't need us. The manager told him Friday's her last day. I told him I'd be up there to pick my check up Friday at 1:30. I'll be there at 1 o'clock. Sure, we'll be standing there just like the police. Damn, I can't go Friday at 1. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. I'm be standing there at the door like the police. After I leave my crazy doctor appointment, I'm going straight to Greenwood, and I'll be standing up there. I'm telling y'all, when I tell y'all I'm be standing at the door like the police, I'll be standing right there like the police, waiting on my check, and I'm telling I need all my paycheck stubs at that time. And while we at it, I need my W-2. It's crazy. It is crazy. Cray. Do y'all hear me? He just got a nasty disposition. Nobody shouldn't have such a nasty disposition to be such a young person. At all. They shouldn't have such a nasty disposition to be such a young person. You ain't gotta be that nasty. To somebody who ain't did nothing to you. So I said, he asked me, would you be on? I said, I'll be up there Friday to get my check. I ain't telling him if I'm staying on that. I'm going up there Friday to get my check. Oh, honey, I ain't worried about it. I ain't even worried about it. As a matter of fact, somebody told me to send them my resume. I still ain't sent it yet. Because I'm bull jibbly jabbing. I've been bull jibbly jabbing. Um, I've just booked a job to go take pictures in April. I got another gig that I'm taking care of right now. Where I'm doing taxes. Then I got two sets of taxes that I gotta do. Um, then okay, so I got this guy. I'm doing 3 years of his financial record keeping for his tax. So when his tax, to get it ready for his accountant. So I'm gonna give him that. I'm gonna get paid for that because he gonna have to pay me for 3 years because I did 3 years worth of accounting. And then I got somebody else. I got 2 actual taxes that I gotta file. Excuse me, besides my own. And my parents. So besides my own and my parents, I have 2 other tax that I'll be filing. Then, yeah, I'm telling y'all, I ain't playing with them. And then I got 1, 2, 3. I had 4 um, photo shoots set up, but one of the girls got back with me. She said she was gonna have to cancel, but she'll get with me later. But I already signed contracts on the other 3, so I got a little something that keep me going till I decide what I'm gonna do next. Plus, I get my military pay, and my VA pay. But I'll be able, once I decide what I'm gonna do after that, I'll decide after that. Yeah. I know that's right. Girl, it's been slow here too. Um, One of my coworkers just came in and asked me could she borrow $5, put some gas in her car until she go cash her check. Cause she work here part time, and then she also is a shift manager at Burger King in one of the neighboring towns. So yeah, she came in and she borrowed $5 from me, and she I guess she had to go back and cash her check. Hey, Natisha, how are you? How are you? She just told me, well, it's a wrap on Friday. I guess after Friday, this store will be closed because I ain't going to be here. Because I'm going to be doing something else on Saturday because I'm not scheduled to work Saturday. Well, shit, she ain't put nobody down on the schedule after Friday anyway, so hell. For the last 2 weeks, it's been slow. I'm going to tell you, you know why this store ain't going to make no money? Y'all want to hear why this store ain't going to make no money? The store ain't going to make no money until they get lottery. No stores in McCormick make money unless they got lottery. Hey, Corrine, how are you? No stores here make money unless they got lottery. So if you really want to make some, and then the thing is, the other issue is, he not gonna make no money. Because once I go, and the other 2 young ladies go, and then she told her friend, and he told her friend, and he told her friend, and so on and so on and so on. It's not okay. So he claimed, now this is the lie he told, because you know this a lie. So first off, when I asked him, I told him, I said, where you been? He said he been out of town. I said, well, the other guys ain't saying nothing about you been out of town. Hey, how you doing, baby? I understand Miss Ashley. So he couldn't tell us. I was like, well, where you been? He was like, I've been out of town. And he yelled at her. You can't yell at the manager like that. Because, okay, so how you going to tell her in one first breath, before you pay a bill, call me to make sure the money in the bank? She texted him, called him, sent him a copy of the bill, everything. He never responded. His lie was he was out of town. Hey, Vibrant, how are you, babe? Now, that's the lie he told. He was out of town. Were you out of town? And then come to find out, he been at one of the other stores, running one of the other stores in another town. At one of the stores where he fired all the people. He been running one of those stores. So yeah. So she just texted me. It's a wrap. She ain't put us on the schedule after Friday anyway. She ain't put none of us on the schedule after Friday. The schedule ends Friday. Because I had already told her, I ain't staying here. First off, You done already made me work in a place. I ain't got no trust for you. I ain't got no trust for you. I can't trust you. I can't. And then he lied and said, y'all, why he lied and said, your money has always been there Friday at 2 o'clock. I said, I don't know who told you that. He said, I told her to come pick up the check. The check's already at 2 on Friday. I can't help it if you get it on Saturday. How the hell? How she gonna get the check at 2? She don't get off the 2, number one. Number two, they don't be writing checks. All right, because I know last week for a fact. And he is full of it. I know the last time we got paid, I came and I stayed here while she ran up there to get the checks. The checks wasn't even written for yet. They hadn't even written the checks yet. So how you gonna say that the check's ready at 2 and you ain't even wrote the checks? Please tell me. Tell me how you gonna do that. And then he said, he claimed, y'all, that he didn't get my text where I sent him and told him I needed my pay stubs. I said, no, I didn't get that. And guess what she said? She had already told me. He asked her, does she work down there with you? So he's already a liar. His credibility is already shot, y'all. I ain't got to worry about it. I'm moving forward. I'm moving on out of this joint. I ain't playing with them. I can't do it. It's for real. It's crazy. And so my thing is, and y'all, I sat right here when he came in. I knew it was gonna be some stuff because he came in. He went down to the middle of the store and just stood there. He looked back. It was like he was looking around for something because he always come in and look around for something to complain about. And I sat right here like this, then looked at him. Then he came up here and he looked at the safe. He was looking at the safe, looking at the safe. I said, he looking at that safe like it's gonna open itself. It was like he didn't want to ask me. He's like, what is the code to this? I said, I don't know, hold on. I texted the boss. She gave me the code. I gave it to him. So y'all know what I should have did? I should have videotaped him. Hey, Spook TV. I should have videotaped him as he was taking that money out the safe. That's what I should have did. Just in case he come back and say, oh, they stole my money. Because, you know, they'll do some bullshit like that. That's what I should have did. I should have videotaped him as he was taking the money out the safe. That's what I should have did, but I didn't. So I said, it is what it is. But y'all was looking at him like, and then he asked me, did we pay the electric bill? I said, I don't pay no bills. I said, I don't know. I don't think she paid it. And he started yelling. He called her and started yelling. She told me Friday her last day. Well, Friday our last day. It was our last day anyway. We ain't even on the schedule. We ain't got no schedule. Who this is in this Camaro? We ain't got no schedule. Oh, let me put my mask on. Hey, Truth, how you doing? Y'all listen, it's 23 counties in South Carolina that they said we need to start wearing our masks again. How you doing?
2 packs of 1.5.
Give me a date of birth.
9/17/65.
All right, 533.
Too old to be messing with this on. Keep it young.
Do what you want to do. That's what I say.
Keep it young. Oh, no. Ain't messing with alcohol. Never had.
Make me happy. If you like it, I love it.
That's right. Have a good day.
You too, baby. No. They weren't messing with me. Hey, everybody. No, they weren't messing with me. They was messing with the other manager. The manager. And he was like nasty to it. He came in. He was really nasty. I ain't flirting with him, truth. He ain't got no teeth. I ain't lying. He driving a nice car. All his grill is messed up. He got meth mouth. That's what he got. He got meth mouth. Hey, Bella. How are you? Hey, Janice. I'm telling you. Here. Okay, so I just looked at a report. They said 23 counties in McCormick, in South Carolina are recommended to wear their mask in public again. Because the threat is high and medium for this new variant of the C word. Yeah, I just looked at it. But yeah, y'all, that man came in here. And the boss, he was like yelling at her. He was like, I don't need a manager that can't do her job when I'm not here. Y'all, he lied and said he was out of town. Come to find out, he was managing a store down in the other county. Because he fired all the people. But I sure will be up there. I'm telling y'all, listen, I got to go to the VA on Friday. I got to go for my healthy 3 month, 6 month, whatever checkup. 3 month checkup. I think she said 3. I think it's been 3 months. Going for my 3 month checkup. After I leave in, I'm going to see my crazy doctor. And after I go see my crazy doctor, I'm going right up there. I'm going to be standing up at the door like this. I'm standing at the door like this, waiting on my check. And my pay stubs like I'm the damn police. Be just like this. I ain't playing with them. Because this is crazy. Y'all, it's crazy. Because who does that? Who does that? Please tell me. Who does that? Oh, he does. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I ain't. Hey, darling, how are you? I ain't worried about it. I'm telling y'all, I can't get out of here quick now. Tonight, my last night for real. Because I ain't on the schedule anymore anyway. So I just actually sent out, I think, six items. I just sent out 6, I think it was 6 items, which I'm happy about, you know. I got one more that I'm waiting on. The person got to send me their, they got to send me their stuff so it'll be right. Because, the picture they sent me, I didn't like it. It was able to be used. I ain't making no hasty moves. My only hasty move is I'm getting the heck up out of here. That's the hasty move I'm making. Getting up out of here. Because, like I said, with everything going on, it's not cool, y'all. It's not cool at all. No, that's why I'm going up there Friday. Friday when I get there, I'm going to pick up my check, and I'm going to get my checks and my pay stubs. So when I go up there, so y'all get y'all bail money together just in case, because we ain't got my stuff together. Hey, Lightstorm, how are you, my darling? So y'all get y'all bail money together. Because if I go up there, y'all might have to send, somebody might have to send me some bail money to get out of Greenwood County Jail if they act a fool. And I will be taking my hey baby, how you doing today?
How you doing?
Good. Look, we're gonna have to get you to stop coming in here and get all these munchies. Do you hear me? You spending all your money on munchies.
Nah, I know my nephew be at the crib. He wants stuff from his house. So.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
Yeah, I do.
Put the baby up.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on. What is it? 3, 10, 10 or something.
Okay. 10.
Yeah, man.
All right. 23.64. You want a bag?
I know, man. I'm fine.
Okay. 16.36 is your change. Thank you, baby. Have a good one. I'm telling y'all, I ain't playing with this. Look, Lightstorm. I asked, hey, Michi Black, how are you? Look, Lightstorm. I told him, I said, I need my pay stubs because I need to get my pay stubs to my accountant so that she can get my information. What do you have accountant for? I told you I have a small business and I need to get the information to my accountant so that she can help get my stuff together. We're trying to figure out my taxes and get where we're going to put me in my tax, which tax bracket I'm going to be in. We got paperwork that we need to get together and get my stuff together for my business for the year. You have a business? Look, stop asking me that in your broken ass English. Just do what I asked you to do. Get my paperwork together. So that's where we at, y'all. Any comments, concerns? Y'all, I'm right now in the process. I'm going to tell y'all what I'm in the process of doing. I'm in the process of trying to get in contact with my elder and see what he wants. See if I can get him and I can interview him. Child boo, they need to be fine. Listen, Spook TV. Alright, so I told y'all, oh, they gonna miss me because I'm telling all of them, don't come back here because I ain't gonna be here. Because it was some people that were coming just because I was here, they said. I'm gonna tell them I ain't gonna be here. When I tell them how to do dirty, they are. When I tell them how to do dirty, they are. And they ain't got no lottery in here. People mostly want to come for the lottery anyway. I ain't messing with you. So stupid talking about you wearing a full face gas mask. You silly boy. Hey, how you doing, sweetheart? That's it. 266. Bye. Okay, thank you. Have a good one. Pakistanis. Pakistanis, y'all. Listen, we were trying to figure out where the boss was. He probably was back in jail again because they said he had beat his wife ass. But he had been locked up for that once before when we couldn't find him. Y'all, that's the lady that just left out. That's the pregnant lady from Sunday that was buying the top papers. Pakistanis. They from Pakistan. Ashley, they gonna know. What you say? Hit him with a shoe. He need to be hit with a damn shoe. Y'all, I promise y'all, I'm be standing all up in the damn door. Be like this. Y'all gonna be like the police on Friday. You right, they don't respect women. Cause you know what? I had this the guy that owned a Pakistani store over in Lincoln when I was over there teaching. I used to talk to the guy that owned the store because his son. All right, so his son was acting out in class. His son wasn't one of my students, but I was in the classroom where his son was, and his son didn't like nobody, none of the other teachers. And when I left, when I was going to the classroom, his son liked me. Anyway, we would have to call him to tell him his son was acting inappropriate. And listen. And then I had to end up going to his house because his daughter was 3. And I would have to go to the house and work with the daughter in the house. Y'all listen, I'm going to tell y'all. I told y'all what happened. The other woman who was the district manager, they demoted her to a cashier. And she had liquor license in her name. And actually, it's not men. It's they believe in pedestrian. Is it pedestrian? Is that what they call it? Pedestrian. Am I saying it right? True. Pedestrianism. They believe in taking advantage of little guys. Hey, freckle face. Well, this girl had the license in her name, and I don't know what happened, but yeah, they demoted her and sent somebody else to run the store, and told her she could be a cashier. And so when the guy left, he asked me. He said, "She said she's not working. Friday is her last day. We used to be working." I said, "I'll be up there Friday to pick up the checks." I'll be up there Friday to pick up the checks. She said she'll be up there Friday to pick up the checks too. Ain't turning her key. I'll be turning in my key too. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And as a matter of fact, I might bring my key down here tomorrow morning. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow Wednesday. I'm gonna hold on to the key. I'm gonna hold on to the key till I go up there. So I'm gonna give it to him. Then I'll explain to him what's going on with me. And I'm gonna tell him that my biggest issue is that it costs me money when you don't do what I need you to do. Because my accountant now has to work extra hard because she doesn't have the paperwork that she needs. and she didn't get it in a timely manner, which means that it's causing me extra. Ain't that right, account? I'm just saying. It's costing me extra money when you don't get you know what I'm saying? Because if you don't get my paperwork here on time, then I gotta get it to the accountant late, which means it's not. Hey, baby, how are you?
How you doing?
All right.
So you sold out for a bill.
Okay. All right. He said we sold a lot of beers. So the whole case of beer that good. He probably sold out the kind he wanted. And we probably got some back there. I'm just not going in the cooler. It's cold as hell in the cooler. I'm sitting up here by the heat. Y'all think I'm getting up? I'm not getting up out this chair unless somebody comes to the cash register or I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm not getting up out this chair. I ain't getting up out this chair till now. We ain't got no 211s here. We do got Four Loco. We just got Four Loco. Hey, the unfiltered Muffy, how are you? We just got Four Loco. And we got Four Loco pregame. I was like, I didn't even know we had that down here. But I'm gonna go over to the other and y'all know what? Y'all wanna hear the funny part? Y'all wanna hear the funniest thing? I don't even usually shop here. Because they don't be having what I want. I go to the Yellow Top to get my stuff. Because the Yellow Top they got lottery. They got Loteria. They got voodoo chips. They got hot fries. And they got little Debbie cakes. And they got sunflower seeds. This place got sunflower seeds, but they ain't got the brand I like. They ain't got the brand enough and I like this up handicap hot fries. And they got Arizona iced tea on tap, 99 cents. They do. And they got, and Yellow Top is the other gas station. And the dude, yeah. It's not expensive. It's not expensive up there as it is here. I'm just saying. Honey, the season ain't coming quick enough for me. I'm telling y'all, at 9 o'clock. So this literally is my last gas station from this store. Unless Jesus Christ come and tell me, you gotta go back to work for a couple more days. If they come in, now listen. If you call me and say, look, I'll give you, I can't even make that kind of money though. Can't make that kind of money. Can't make that kind of money. Truth, you fine, baby. You is fine. You say I got you want some hot fries? I'm telling you, I love me some handicap hot fries. I love me some. And y'all listen. Hey, gone fishing again. Let me explain to y'all. When the handicap hot fries are fresh, they be so hot. Like, the things be so hot, y'all. But this gonna give me time to be at home with the dog and my mother and give me some more time to spend with her. Y'all went over there yesterday. She called me. She said, I want you to go to Greenwood. She said, and buy me, they got this new salad at the, what she call it? She said, I need you to go to the Zaxby's. They got a new salad. You know, you bought me one of the salads once before. It got some like hard stuff in it that look like a noodle. She said, and it got an egg roll cut in half. I said, an Asian salad? She said, yeah. She She said the Asian salad. So I went up there and got my mother. It's not an Asian. It's called a zization. Zization salad. So I got her one of those. And I didn't go straight back to her house. But I didn't go back to her house. Straight to her house. I went home first. And she called me. What I gotta do? Walk to your house to get my food? I said, Mom, I'm leaving out the house right now. Me and May May on our way over there now. May May, that's y'all know that's the dog. I said, I came to stop past got May May. We gonna ride on over there. So we went over to the house. It took Mama her food. She called me back. Ooh, I love that salad thing. It was so good. I put it in the microwave. So tomorrow I am going down to Augusta. Because I'm going to go to the VA and I'm going to get my blood work done. So when I get to the doctor on Friday, I ain't got to get my blood. I ain't got to wait on the doctor and then get my blood work. And then she got to call me back 3 or 4 weeks later and tell me what the blood work said. And if you know, what's going on. So I'm going to go get my blood work done tomorrow. So I told her I'm going to take her to Costco's. Yep, Augusta, Georgia. And I'm going to take her to Costco's, y'all. Pray for me. I'm going to take her and my daddy. We're going to go to Augusta. And I'm going to spend some time with the two of them. I done learned my lesson. I take my daddy with me when we go to the store. Because he run interference. I let him run interference for me. Because sometimes he has to run interference when she start. Because she'll start being nasty. And so I've learned that I need to take him with me so he can run interference. Because when she really get started, if he say something like, look, she'll get quiet. She'll get mad. She won't say nothing. She'll get real quiet. She'll get mad. She won't say nothing. She'll stop all that fussing and cussing. That's why I take him. That's why I take him with me. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I have learned how to save my sanity. Cause if I don't, I know y'all probably like, what did she do? Y'all had to turn that heat off. Cause that heat about to burn me up, y'all, up under my foot. But I've learned how to save my sanity when it comes to being with my mama. And if I don't, woo cheering. I be like, I have to go there with her. I have to really meditate. That's what you gonna start saying to me. Look, I'm telling y'all, that's what my daddy said. My mother get to start. She be like, cause see, all right, so because I am the youngest and I am the closest to her, and I'm the one that usually does most stuff with her, she also lashes out at me the most. So everything is my fault. So that's what she tells people. That's my road dog, but she don't like me. That's my unruly road dog. That's what she called me. Her unruly road dog. I be like, that's so disrespectful. That sounds kind of disrespectful, mommy. She be like, I'm her unruly road dog. And then sometimes she'll get mad and she'll just start cussing and stuff. Who this is? Oh, that's that lady. Let me put my mask on. How you doing?
You got a lottery yet?
No, ma'am.
Okay, back.
All right. I promise y'all, when I tell them people at my church that I quit and they tell their friends, and they tell two friends, and they tell two friends, and so on and so on. I know the right people I need to say something to. And then Christy tell the young folks she quit, and her daughter tell her friends that she quit, and then the other girl T told them that she quit. And we tell them how they was like nasty. It is what it is. And the man gonna look at me and tell me, turn on the light. So that light don't work. Sometimes. Well, what? I said, I've been told Boston them had a shortage in it. Y'all see my face? It's a little face of somebody who don't give a damn. I don't care. So that's where I'm at, y'all. I promise y'all. Oh, you know what? I know what I meant to do. Venus, oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. I really appreciate you for sharing out my video the other day. That was so sweet of you. God bless you. That was so sweet of her. Thank you. Y'all, I promise y'all, though. This is crazy, y'all. This is truly a crazy situation. Crazy. With a capital C. Did she say, look? So listen. So, all right. So they asked me, I told y'all, did I tell y'all that somebody asked me about, did I want to work down at the Family Dollar? They fired everybody at our Family Dollar. Why did they fire everybody at the Family Dollar? Guess why? They stole. Said all of them in there was arrested for theft. I said, what? They say somebody in there stole $13,000 that they admitted to. Somebody else admitted to $5,000. I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is the Family Dollar worth $13,000? Ain't nothing in Family Dollar worth $13,000. They must have been getting toilet paper to wipe their ass for weeks. I'm just trying to figure it out. But they said they stole. Say one person admitted to $13,000. Like, how long you been working there to steal $13,000? Y'all couldn't even imagine getting $13,000. Y'all listen, I work down at the Food Line, the busiest store in town. I couldn't imagine getting $13,000 out of there. But then again, I just can't. Hey, Miss TR, how are you? But then again, I just can't imagine myself taking stuff that don't belong to me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, orange is not the new black. I do not look good in handcuffs. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah. Hey, Montoria, how are you, sweetheart? Yeah, I just don't see it. Orange is not the new black. I do not look good in handcuffs. Yeah, I just don't see myself taking things that don't belong to me. My boss quit. She told my boss after Friday she won't be here. And he turned around and looked at me. Are you working still? I told him I'd be up there to pick my check up on Friday, along with my pay stubs and my W-2. Just, he got a little bit to give me my W-2, but as long as I got all my pay stubs, I don't care. He ain't got to give me no W-2. Yeah, it's just crazy. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this has been a roller coaster ride. A roller coaster ride. But, you know, it is what it is. I gotta say, I've enjoyed it. It has been a roller coaster ride. So, you guys, I am gonna finish. I told you guys I'm gonna finish looking at Georgia, Jenny in Georgia. After I finish looking at that, I have been told, uh, it has been recommended to me by one of you that I look at New Amsterdam on Netflix. So that will be my next mission, New Amsterdam. After I look at Jenny in Georgia, finish Jenny in Georgia, I will be looking at New Amsterdam. So I'll probably start New Amsterdam next week. Might even start it this weekend. Ain't like I got no job to come to after the day. Woo! But I gotta go now. All right, so oh man, I just thought about it. I gotta go down to the other gas station. Okay, so remember I told y'all I got a guy that I work with sometime that is that my sister? That's my sister now. Just went past. Um, I got a guy that own a gas station down the street. Down be a tire shop down the street that way. So he needs me to. He just told me he needs me to do. We're having a concert here. I think he said it May. So I gotta go and get the dates from him for the concert, cause I gotta get with the golf cart people, cause I gotta get golf carts up here. And I think he said May. So I gotta find out what the date is. So he having a big concert. It's not a Southern Soul concert this time, you guys. I forgot who he told me it was. It's a white artist, like a white artist. Um, so yeah. So I can't wait for that. So I'll probably have. I ain't gonna probably. I'm gonna have to be available. He gonna give me a VIP ticket. I'm gonna interview the people. And I'll write the newspaper article up. Oh, he always had me write up the newspaper article, so I'll be writing a newspaper article about that. Um, I gotta get the golf carts. He's probably gonna have me book the hotel rooms again. Um, he'll probably have them, cause last time, like with King George and Tucker, he had their managers calling me. Their managers were actually calling me, and they faxed, they emailed me their the contracts and everything. I got the contract signed, and I got their signed contract. You know, I got the contract signed by him, and I emailed that back to him, and they emailed me their signed contracts back and stuff like that I got to him. I do the insurance, and I make sure all the liquor license paperwork is right, and sometimes I might have to make sure like the tents, just different stuff. I just help do different stuff when he have big concerts in now, and I always get to go for free. I always get to go in for free, and I always get to go to the VIP section. Then after the concert, I write up a newspaper article, and I submit it to the newspaper, and it'll be on a newspaper that next week. And I also put the advertisement in the paper here, the paper in Greenwood, and then the paper here advertises to Georgia also, to Lincoln County, to Washington County, Lincoln, Washington, and Thompson. It advertises up that way. And then Augusta, he goes down to the radio station in Augusta. I'm, I'm gonna keep up. Y'all listen, I am gonna keep up because, like, all right, so my thing is, I gotta figure out, I wish it was some kind of way I could have, like, some kind of, way I could hook my phone up to, like an internet booster or whatever that would work anywhere. Because over at his field, he has no signal. There's no internet signal over there. Cause it's an empty. It used to be a y'all look. The field used to be a school. The school system knocked the school down, so it's just an empty field. He bought the field, and I told him he needed to name it after his parents, and he hold concerts over there. He hold outdoor concerts over there. He got a stage built finally. He have like a bunch of RVs out there. And when the RVs are out there, you know, like that's where like the different artists go in. They get their own campers or RV. What else he do? He do, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it'd be a lot of little stuff like that. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. Cause the last one we had, y'all, we was partying in the rain. I ain't lying. When I tell y'all I was partying in the rain, it was a thunderstorm. The rain stopped, the thunder stopped, and the lightning stopped. They got right back on stage. They was partying like a. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, King George Tucker. It was a Southern Soul concert. Y'all, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. The first one was mystical. Then, like I said, the second one was King George and Tucker. Y'all know who King George is, right? If you want to leave, go ahead and leave, baby. One thing that I found out, I can't have one woman, gotta have three. One woman just to hold me down. One woman just to pick me up. I gotta have at least one woman on the side that really don't give up. This train gonna keep on rolling. Y'all, we had fun. It was fun. And Tucker, I left home, yeah, to be with my side piece. We had fun. That was a fun concert. And then y'all, Tucker got a wife. Y'all, why they say Tucker ended up staying with somebody in here? Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Good, thank you. Yeah, y'all, why they say he ended up spending the night with somebody in McCormick? I was like, what? I was like, who? They told me who it was. But I was like, ooh. I said, ooh. Ooh. Y'all, Tucker this big. He is so skinny. He is so skinny. He all feet.
Do you have a BLK? So I guess smooth. So guess that's what you want.
That's what most people get.
Okay, then we got back in your regular swisher.
We ain't got no regular swishers.
What do you got?
We got grape, green, diamond.
What about them original wrap? Do you have original wrap down there at the bottom, all the way at the bottom? All the way at the bottom. Original. One of them wraps.
We got zigzag.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you got mango, peach, melon, straight up, dragonberry, mango,
Well, give me that.
apple,
Give me that straight up there.
grape, and cherry.
Straight up be fine. Give me that straight up. And let me get that many gas, please, man.
$701.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
No, but that This is what you talking about, right?
Yeah.
That's what they need. Trying to tell everybody away,
Trying to stay out of everybody's way.
pretty much.
I see you driving the leaves around the other day.
We see you. I know I need you.
They be calling you, don't they?
Yeah, I take them around.
You like they son.
You ready? Yeah, I love taking them around. Baby never want to drive. And she was feeling bad last week. The other week. Where you in Augusta?
Probably so. Mm-hmm. You know how it is. I'm going to Augusta tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
About to call my mama now in a little bit.
Tell your mom say?
You know my mama done stay out for 378.
Oh.
I probably had stopped past the recycling center to see my daddy. You know he be down there.
Yeah, I know him driving that burden truck, though.
Mm-hmm. He be all over the place. You know that.
You got that money.
My daddy ain't got no money.
You got that money.
If my daddy had some money, he wouldn't be out there picking up no cans, would he?
Better keep it.
Shut up, I ain't
Better
messing
add
with
more
you.
than what he got.
Shut up, I ain't messing with you.
You ain't got that money, though.
Y'all, they swear to God, anybody come from up north got a rack of money. Keep telling people who come from up north ain't got no rack of money. We was broke up north and we broke down here. I keep telling them they adjust our cost of living when we get down here. Whereas they may give you $2 more because you live up north. They take that $2 away when you get down south. People don't understand that, y'all. People don't understand that. They crazy as cat pee down here, some of them. That fluke. Fluke was trying to talk to me when I first got here. But y'all, Fluke got a little baby. Fluke is 58. He damn near 60. He got a little baby. I said, Fluke, what you doing with that baby? Mess around with them young gals. You better leave them young gals alone. See, you know you don't do nothing but give them worms. So y'all listen, I called my friend today that worked for the phone company. And I told him that I wanted some chicken. I wanted him to fry me some chicken. Y'all, he fries the best chicken. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He fries the best chicken. So I called him this morning. I told him I wanted him to fry me some chicken. He told me just let him know when. So I'm thinking, I know he ain't gonna do it Sunday, because Sunday they got their meeting. They usually do their meetings, they club meetings on Sunday. So I might ask him to cook it on Saturday. Probably Saturday. I ain't gonna ask him to do it Friday, because Friday I know he gotta work. So I think I'm gonna ask him to do it on Saturday. Then again, I might ask him to do it on Sunday, and I just ride past there and get it. And they be having it. I know he doing this club meet, but it ain't like they're gonna be doing that much. And I gotta find out from him when, cause I need to do pictures of him on his new bike. I did him on his old bike. I need to do pictures of him on his new bike, on his Harley. And his Harley the same color as my other friend Harley. I'm like, is this burnt orange like a special color Harley that they offering to y'all now? It's not like the Harley orange. It's like a real burnt orange. But it's nice. It's a nice color. And then I need to find out from him when the bike show is. Cause when I also go to the bike show, and I get in the bike show for free. Y'all listen. The line be stretched for the bike show, going both ways, coming from that way and this way. It be a line stretched over 2 miles. People waiting to get up in the bike show. And It's $20 per person. It's not $20 per car. It's $20 per person in the car. So if it's 6 people in the car, everybody paying $20 a piece. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
All right.
Front.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna be doing that, and when I go up there, I take pictures at that bike show. Y'all be having so much fun at the bike show. I ain't lying. Y'all talking about somebody having a good time. I go up to the bike show and lose my rabbit mind. They be out there racing. It be a car show. They have all kind of food vendors. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, the bike shows are epic down here. Right. You must know your way to work.
Yes, ma'am. Good place to be, right?
I guess that's what they say.
Unless I can get this free.
I can't give you that for you, though. Stuff that belong to me. If it did, I'd be like, here, take it all. All right, 4:35. I'd be like, take it all, gone.
That's Tuesday?
Well, if I don't see you no more, it's been real.
Well, you didn't quit?
Yes.
Why?
Today is my last day.
Why?
Because the boss is crazy. The owner's crazy.
Can you that?
So we can have
About Plum Ranch.
Plum Branch what?
Store Plum Ranch.
I don't know. I'll think about it. That's too far to drive. I'm lazy.
I thought you put one on this.
I'm up 221.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm up 221.
Alright, you say that.
All right, baby. Have a good one.
Front.
He told me to go to Plum Ranch and work. I could go down to Clarks Hill if I wanted to. The people down there love my daddy. I could go to Plum Ranch and work if I wanted to, too. People down there love my daddy, too. I love my daddy. I go down 378 if I want to work. The dude that owned the store. I do pictures and stuff for him. I used to work at his club. I promise y'all. I don't want to work at 378. They got too much stuff going on down there. And the girl at work here said she had to fight a dude in there. I'm like, fight a dude? What? To fight somebody at the gas station in McCormick? Y'all, I can't call it. I really can't call it. I don't see myself fighting nobody up in here. They come up here acting a fool. Guess what I'm gonna tell them? Hey, Locked, how are you? Guess what I'm gonna tell them, y'all? They come up here acting a fool. Like, you take whatever you want. Hold on, let me push no sale, and you can take the whole drawer with you. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. I'm blind. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. That's exactly how I am. I don't see nothing. That's how I'm gonna be, y'all. I'm telling y'all. They get that. Let them come in here. I don't see nothing. Take it. Take it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. The cash register, come on here. Take it. Ain't no more money in here. That's the only safe I can get in. You want me to put that money in a bag for you? I promise y'all, that's about all I do. I ain't playing with these people. Because $2.50 ain't worth me losing my life over. especially if it ain't mine. You ain't got no store insurance, that ain't my business. Because you should have insurance for just in case of theft if you own a store. I'm just saying. Just saying. Y'all want to eat something so bad. But because I'm doing my fasting blood in the morning, oh, wait a minute, I can eat till after, as long as I don't eat till after, yes, I'm going home and make me a baked potato, y'all. About to run my blood sugar up to 755,000. Because I'm going to eat a baked potato as big as my head. I'm about to go home and bake a potato as big as my head. I promise y'all. So, y'all, but look, I'm working on who this dude? Y'all, he's dressed in white. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, man?
All right.
I get 15 pay, 20 gas.
15 on gas.
20.
20 on gas. Okay. You dress like you just came from baptism.
Oh, yeah, something like that.
351.
Yeah, I'm a spiritual person.
Hmm?
I'm a spiritual person. I just throw someone.
Yeah, I'm figuring. I said he dressed like he coming from Ramadan.
No, I'm a voodoo priest.
Huh?
I'm a voodoo priest.
Are you? Okay.
I just come from it now. Just pass it.
Oh, okay. All right, you have a blessed one.
Yeah, we have blessings.
Thank you. I had to put some hand sanitizer on my hand. He said he a voodoo priest. Y'all know I'm stupid. I'm looking at him, y'all. Y'all, he dressed in all white, right? And he looked like he might have been sacrificing some chickens, because he looked like he got some faint pus spots on his clothes, right? And but y'all know what I hate, right? How the hell you got pants on and they sagging? You got on white drawers and you got shit stains. You got poop stains. Excuse me, poop stains. You right. You know he gets the side eye. He said he just came in from Atlanta. He said he a voodoo priest. He said, you know. I said, you look like you just came from a baptism. He said he a voodoo priest, y'all. And he just walk around in the store. He's sagging. He got his pants down below his butt. He got poop stains. I'm looking like, can't white good, you might want to reconsider wearing sagging. Put a belt on. Put a belt on. If you have problems wiping, you know, hemorrhoids or whatever. Yeah, and that sweatshirt he had on was wrinkled as a chillin'. As my mama say. Looked like he balled that joint up and picked it up off the bottom of the floor, closet floor. Y'all know I was telling y'all, yes, the last time I was here, I was telling y'all about you got to be careful when you wearing whites. You can't just, when you wear white, you got to make sure that your white is clean. It can't be dingy. If your white gonna be dingy, you might as well throw that away. Can't wear dingy whites. Yeah, I'm so ready to go home and go to sleep. It was, girl, it looked like that thing was, it looked like crumpled up piece of paper. That's what his sweatshirt looked like. A wrinkled sweatshirt and poopy pants. Poopy drawers. And y'all, he was walking like I don't know how many of y'all got kids that get the new tennis shoes. Alright, and so what they do now is they don't want to crease the toe. They don't put a crease in the toe. So they walk weird with stiff legs. You know what I'm saying? Like the kids walk weird with stiff legs because they don't want to crease the toe of their shoe. That's how he was walking. He was walking weird with the kids' stiff legs. Too old for that. Because that's how the kids used to walk at school. I'd be like, why you walk like your feet hurt? Like, I don't want to crease my tennis shoes. I'd be like, what? You know, if you walk regularly, you put a crease across the toe of your tennis shoe. I was like, oh, God. So that's what the kids do. And that's how he was walking. That's how he was. So, yeah, he was walking weird. Stop to ask me, is your boyfriend in the car? I'm being mean today, y'all. Who this is? Is this my daddy? Y'all, this look like my daddy driving my mama car. Oh, no, that ain't him. Y'all, I don't know who this is. They got limo tint on that joint. But it looked just like my other car. Hey, sister, how are you? The last day. How's work? Today's the last day. Yeah, I'm telling y'all the truth. This looks just like my car. But with limo tint. I should have got limo tint for the truck. Hey, how you doing? Good. That's what I should have did. Hey, anybody know a good car dealer? Anybody know a good car dealer? You say you still working, you off tomorrow? I'm working. I'm off tomorrow. I'm off after tomorrow. Because I quit. Hey, anybody know a good car dealership? I think I'm ready to get me a new car. I can't afford it, but I'm going to get one. These masks come from Amazon. I got all different kind of colors. It's not a N, it's a KN94. Y'all, I love these masks. Because it got enough space in there that you can breathe and, you know, yeah. I love these masks. You going to play basketball again?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you win last time?
No, ma'am.
Y'all, y'all want to get count who falls? What position you play?
I was playing point guard, but I don't know what position he's gonna make me play tonight.
Okay. Okay. You better put you at the position that you gonna play and play well. Everything together.
Yes, ma'am.
How you doing today?
Fine, yeah.
Good. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. All right, there you go. I'm lunching.
They got fabulous.
Again, peanuts in your own separate bag.
Because I'm going to use the
Mhm.
gloves.
All right,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Have a good one.
You too.
Y'all, listen. Listen, Linda. Whew. Mm-mm. Young hearts run free, never be hung up. That's what they are, Bella. But I get the colorful ones because I like the colorful ones. Those ones that I just put in there, they are actually individually wrapped. So you get each mask be actually individually wrapped in a bag. And I like having those because I like grab a bunch of them and I throw them in my bag or I put them in my glove box or in my car. And then like when my mom and dad get in there, because I don't know for some reason, I guess when they ride in their car, they always got masks in there. I don't know what's wrong with my daddy. And then with my mother, y'all listen, my mother swears to God that these are too small for her ears. So I have to take them and I have to tie a knot. I have to tie a knot in the thing for my mother. But she don't really need a knot. But she want a knot because she say she got little ears. Yeah, you can't make it up. You can't make it up. My mama said she got little ears. I'm gonna show y'all what else I could. I got a case of these in my car. I told y'all I always carry these. I carry these with me. But a friend of mine gave me two cases of these. 2 cases of these. I always got these in the car. And I got many bottles of hand sanitizer. Sure do. Keep them in the car. Y'all, they be on deck. Okay, so the one that I showed you, it didn't show the colors, but hold on. Let me find the one Let me find a colorful one. I got another one. You hear me when I tell you I stay on deck? They be laughing at me. I'm sorry, them the black ones. And I'm going to tell you why I got them. Because I got a guy, my cousin. That's all he wants is the black ones. That's what the black ones, cuz. Cuz, I need the black mask. I got the boogie for you. And I gotta do something for the kids because she want me to do something for the kids too. Okay. All right, look at this one. I just put in there, Bella. Y'all, why I found a bed rail for my mother. Because I told y'all my mother keep falling out the bed at night. Y'all see it? I found a bed rail for her. To try and keep her in the bed. You see it stick under the mattress? To keep her from falling out the bed, y'all. My mom will end up on the floor. Y'all know what I want me? Y'all gonna laugh when I tell y'all this. I want me to pair of high top Reeboks. Aerobics. I know that y'all probably like, oh, what? Pair of high top aerobics. Y'all look at the multicolored mask. Those are cute too. I got some with flowers on them. They be looking at me when I be coming to church. They be like, where you get all the masks from? Like, I order them. Y'all ain't lying. I got masks on deck. I gotta find my green ones too, because I want some more green ones too. Because I keep masks on deck. Masks are on deck. So anyway, yep, she said it's a wrap on Friday. Montori, she okay, so all right. My mom is light skin. My mom is very light. She's darkened since she's gotten older. You know, as you get older, your skin kind of tend to darken. So she's darkened. But my mom bruises very easily. And when I say very easily, I mean like sometimes I'll go over to her house. I'll be like, Mom, how you get that bump on your knee? And she be like, I don't know. And all it is she be in her wheelchair. She been ran into something with her knee. So she bruises very easily. So the last, and plus she has pins and screws in her back. She has pins and screws in her back. So with her having pins and screws and a rod in her back, I really worry about her falling. And I worry about her falling and breaking her back. And she has, you know, some bone density issues and stuff. Y'all, I couldn't take it if my mama fell out of bed and broke her hip. Could not take it. Because I know the last time I had to go to the hospital with her, y'all, when she had her knee replacement. Y'all, I was calling on the name of Jesus. Because I actually stayed in the hospital with her. Because, alright, so one night she said the nurses wouldn't come and take her to the bathroom, and she peed in a trash can. I was like, what? I was like, you did what? And then she said the space alien ship came and picked her up. I was like, what the hell is she talking about? Y'all, she was lunching. She said the space aliens came and got her. So after that, I was like, I need to stay at the hospital with her. Because I need to see what's going on. Because if space aliens coming to visit, I need to see them too. If she's seeing space aliens, I need to see what they look like. I don't know what was wrong with her, y'all. So I stayed at the hospital with her. And then when she went to the nursing home, I went and stayed in the nursing home with her too. I told them, y'all better give me a bed to stay in. They went and got me one of them, like a fold-out cot to stay there with her. And then they put an alarm on her bed. Cause she get out, they put an alarm on the bed. It's like, we gonna put an alarm on her bed. I said, y'all better. Cause y'all, I promise y'all, she was up in there cutting up. Cause I told y'all the first time she went to the nursing home, my sister had to go. I said, y'all done messed up now. Y'all done made my sister come out the house. Y'all done made her come out the house. My mother called my sister doctor. My mother called my sister doctor. But I said, y'all really messed up because y'all made her come out the house. She don't. So I called her this morning. I told them that mama bill collector called me. She's like, what you do? I said, I told him she got dementia. And stop calling me. And don't call her neither. But until she gives me permission to go and talk to the people and do whatever, they not gonna let me talk to them. So it is what it is. So I'm hoping she do the right thing. Y'all want something to eat. So let me tell y'all what happened. Y'all know I got a pretend baby daddy. When I went down there to the tie shop today, I told a dude down there, I said, see there, that's why you not my boyfriend. That's why you ain't a good boyfriend. Because you went to the store yesterday, y'all. He went to the store yesterday in Greenwood and got a pizza. And he didn't even ask me if I wanted none or nothing. I told him that's why you not a good boyfriend. So I can't be his girlfriend because he ain't doing right. I'm a fat girl, you gotta feed me. But tomorrow, I'm gonna take Mama down. So Mama wants to go to Costco's. And so I'm gonna take her to Costco's. But I'm taking Daddy with me. You say, what did he say? He went to when I told him he wasn't a good boyfriend, he told the other dude, he said, she got jokes. He said, Vivian got jokes, man. She got jokes. I said, that's why you're not a boyfriend. Because you wouldn't make a good boyfriend. Because you don't know how to act right. I'm still waiting on my apple from lunch. Talk about, I ain't got no apples at the house. I got tangerines. And I got some oranges. I said, I don't want that. I told you I want an apple. So go to the grocery store. Bring me some apples back. Nothing. Y'all just seen the grossest thing on YouTube. Y'all want me to tell y'all what it was? This dude, his subscribers told him a whole bunch of different things to cook what's that stuff? Ramen noodles in. He cooked them in chicken flavor, and it always a chicken flavor packet. He cooked them in Coke, sweet tea, coffee, and pickle juice. Oh, and Monster. You know what I'm talking about? The Monster energy drinks. They all look like they was nasty to me. They all look nasty. Did not look good at all. And that's exactly what I was saying. Gross. This is gross. Ew. No, he ain't like that. He said the coffee ones. Okay, so what he did, he cooked them with the juice. Then he took them out, ate it, and then he put the seasoning packet in it afterwards to see if it changed it. He said the pickle juice was better. He said the tea was in. He said the Monster was gross. He said the Coke was awful. He said the coffee was so nasty. Now, the coffee turned the noodles brown. I thought the tea would have stained the noodles, but no. The coffee turned the noodles brown. And you right. That's what made my stomach hurt looking at it. Now, and the funny part is he hates pickles. But that one that he cooked in pickle juice said it tastes better than said the tea one was okay and the pickle juice. He said it got progressively worse. He said Monster Energy. He said the one we cooked with Monster Energy drink. He said it smelled like a very dirty movie theater. I said, what? He said, and it tastes like a nasty movie theater. You know how your feet be sticking to the floor? He said it tastes like if you got there and licked the floor. I was like, that's gross. That was after he put the packet, the season packet in. I was like, oh God. That was nasty. That didn't seem appetizing at all. Mm-mm. At all. At all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Y'all been looking at all of this stuff that's been going on the YouTube. And I'm like, I'm glad that I ain't been around. Because I can't do it. I can't do it, y'all. Now, what are y'all thinking about this craziness that's going on? What are the dramas stand out to me? Okay, so first off, in reference to the Tasha K thing, I didn't look at all of it, and I'm only looked at excerpts. I am going to say this. Every church is not created equal. And if you feel like you are in a church and you feel like there is something wrong and something going on, please remove yourself from there. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right for you. If you don't feel like church should be a safe place, and if it's not a safe place for you, you need to leave. You can't make your pastor your idol. I'm trying to word this delicately. I've sat under different pastors. I was a Baptist before I became a Methodist. That AME. And my pastor once told me, the closer you are to the pulpit, the more it makes you basically not want to be there. By that, pastors have to do things for the good of everybody at the church. And sometimes it seems like it's more politicking than it is religion. Now, as for Vivian, if you see something, say something. Okay. And that's what I was about to say. And Letitia, I'm really trying to say this so I don't trigger anybody and I don't offend anyone. If you see something happening, I will prefer you to err on the side of caution than on the side of hurting somebody's feelings. have been in a church where there was a gentleman that I thought he paid too much attention to young children. I believe that he paid too much attention to young children, especially young girls. I got an issue with grown men hugging little girls that are not in their family. I got a real issue with that. And I had gotten to the point where when I seen him and he was by himself with little girls, I would tell him, put her down. And I would tell the little girl, where your mama at? Get your behind on over there. Get out that man's face. And then I would tell him, you need to stay out of these young kids' face. You do not need to have this little girl in your presence by yourself. Well, it don't matter. It's the optics of it all. What are you going to say to me? What was he going to say to me? What was he going to say to me? I wanted him to come out his mouth wrong, because I would have put him on blast. That's not normal that that's not normal. Now other people were watching him, but I don't care. I'ma check you. And what I told her mama was, that grown man don't need to always be up in your child's face. Why that grown man always grinning at her? And why you allowing your daughter to always be in that grown man's face? By herself. He ain't got no reason to be by himself with her. Then I was waiting on his wife to say something to me. Because as soon as his wife would have said something to me, her feelings would have been hurt, because I'm like, you need to check your man. Because why that old ass grown man, every young gal up in this church, I'm telling y'all, I don't play that. And I don't play that with the little boys neither. You ain't got no reason to be with no little kids. That ain't your ministry. Ain't your ministry. Y'all, I am never by myself with kids. Ever. Ever. Ask me why. It's about giving off the right vibe, the right you know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to do that. In a holiness, they had what they call open rebuke. The children had to go in the playroom. However, in front of the other girls, I swear for God, I pray none of them kids at that church ever tell me that somebody did anything to them. Y'all listen. It's going to be some slow singing and some flower bringing. Now, I told y'all about the time, I'm going to say this for all my mothers and my grandmothers out there. Watch your children. Watch your nieces. Watch your nephews. Watch them. Watch them. If they go to a family house, even if you go to your certain family member house and your child crying all the time and they don't want to be near somebody, y'all kids smarter than what you think they are. Kids know. And I am so sorry for you, my sister, because nobody should ever have to experience that. And then it makes it bad because, again, church is supposed to be a safe space. No child should have to go through that. No child should have to ever experience that in their life. None of them. Y'all, I don't know if I told y'all about the time I had when I had my tonsils out. See? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. When I was in, I don't know, I told y'all about when I was teaching. I had one of my male colleagues that it was a young lady. She was always in his face. And but she was like a how can I say it? Hey, Mr. YouTube Streets, how are you? Baby, I understand about the anxiety, the depression, and the PTSD. And I just tell you, please just keep breathing. Just breathe. Take it once. If you can't take it by day, take it hour by hour, minute by minute, second by second. That's what we got to do. We got to push through sometimes. And it get hard, hon. It get hard. But that's why I come on here, to let y'all know that you are not by yourself when it comes to this thing called PTSD. You can get through it. You will get through it. So, this guy, this teacher in particular, I had my tonsils out. And one of the teachers, the secretary called me at the school. She was like, girl, I was just, I came out of surgery. She was like, girl, you heard what's going on. First off, how you doing? I was like, oh my God. She said, girl, let me tell you what's happening. She said, look at channel 4 news. I said, what? She said, look at the news. Turn the news on. Y'all, while they was taking that man out in handcuffs. I had told that girl mama that her daughter was in this man's face, this grown man's face. I talked to him. I talked to the principal. I even talked to one of the police officers that worked in there. And I talked, and the reason I ended up talking to him, because, all right, so I had told him to keep the little girl out of his face. The next time, me and him, we were down there talking. He and I were talking about doing, he was helping me with my bulletin board. And I was putting the basketball pictures up, the sport pictures up and stuff. And the little girl came at me Like she was a grown woman, like I was. Like she was a grown woman, like I was coming at her boyfriend. I told him, bruh, this is not a good look. This is what I'm talking to you about. I said, you see what she just did? I said, a little girl like you. I say, I'm telling you, you better stay away from her. Keep her away from you, because you're going to end up in trouble. And that little girl going to say you touched her. Last incident, I went upstairs and she was upstairs by herself. And she was the only female up there. And it was a bunch of boys and that man. I told her, if you don't get your ass downstairs now, get your ass down them steps. I called her mother. I told her mother, come pick her up. She was like, well, the guy is going to drop her off. I said, not tonight, he won't be. I said, you need to come get her and come get her right now. And she was like, well, I'm not going to come. I said, that's all right. You ain't got to come. I called the principal at home, and the principal came in and called her lady and told her, come get your child right now. Because he not bringing her home. Y'all, when it came out, she knew what the inside of that man's bedroom looked like. I knew I wasn't feeling something for nothing. That's why I had reported it. And I told who I needed to tell. And they ended up, and y'all, guess what? That man was married and had a baby on the way. And he ended up spending some time in jail behind her. Well, not behind her, behind the foolishness that he did. Y'all, I'm telling y'all. So if y'all see something, say something. I promise y'all, I don't care. If I see it, I'm going to say it, and I'm going to keep talking about it, and keep talking about it, and talking about it, and talking about it, till somebody do something. I'm not playing it. I don't play it. I don't play that. And I understand about you not working, you know, I understand about you not watching certain people. And you right, it's not. And you right, her mother wasn't nothing. Listen, I had another young lady, and her mama name was Cornbread. I told y'all about Cornbread. I called Cornbread. Cornbread came up there and told the teacher she was going to beat her down. She said, I'm going to beat your ass up and down this hallway with my boot like you my child. And they called me upstairs. They said, please come up there and get Cornbread. I went up there to get Cornbread, y'all. And Cornbread didn't understand what was... I said, Cornbread. I said, come on downstairs. I said, you're not going to do this. I got her down in my office and I said, look. I said... She was in there begging, and I told her to get her ass out the teacher's lounge in that man's face begging for money. I said, but the teacher had already told her that was unbecoming of a young lady. I said, she stood up in that grown woman's face like she was a grown woman. I told her, if you don't get out of here, I'm going to sock you dead in your nose. And she was like, well, Viv, I didn't realize. I said, Cornbread. I said, the lady told you your daughter was down there begging. Because you don't like the lady, you said no. I said, but you can't jump on that woman for trying to protect your baby girl. Because your baby girl being grown and fast out here. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Sometimes I know we don't like the message that we hear from certain people, but we gotta think about it sometimes. You get what I'm saying? If somebody trying to warn you, or they telling you they trying to be, you know what I'm saying? You might want to take heed to it. You might want to take heed to it. Because I never want a child to get hurt. Y'all, the worst thing is hearing a child wake up screaming in the middle of the night. And you're right, there are always red flags. Always red flags. Always red flags. Y'all know it's always red flags. And kids, they try to tell somebody, but are we listening? I believe that kids always try to tell somebody. If it ain't nothing but another friend. And I think that is one of the reasons I had to get out of teaching school. Because there's always a trusted teacher or a trusted adult that they come to. Y'all, that stuff started to wear on your spirit after a while. But people, like the people at church, they laugh. They laugh at me. I got some people at church, they laugh at me. Like one lady, she said, girl, she said, my grandkids. She threatened me. She threatened her grandkids with me. She used to threaten her grandkids with me. I'd be like, don't do that. Like, she'd be like, if y'all don't act right, I'm going to call Vivian. I'd be like, why would you do that? She said, because they listen at you. I said, they listen at you too if you stop playing with them. But I am very, very protective of my babies. All my babies. Anybody's baby. I'm very protective over them. I'm very protective. If your child come in my presence and they got bruises and marks on them, you're going to have to tell me why they got bruises and marks on them. If your child come in my presence and they walking funny, they going to have to tell me why they walking funny. What happened? Are you okay? Is it something that you need to tell me? Do you need some help? And if they looking shifty eyed and looking around and looking all scared, hold on a second. Let me get somebody else over here. We need to have a conversation. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. And I talk to the mamas and the aunties. I'm like, look out for your baby. And I got, and this is not only my teens and my kids. I got some mentally challenged people. I mean, that's like real low functioning. I'm real protective of them too. Real protective of them. Miss, allowing me to speak. I never forget a sub that was on a panel. Life as Leah, God rest. And you know what? Hey, Real Life with Anthony. How are you? Happy New Year to you too. I will encourage anybody to get help. If you don't know where to get help from. Hey, darling, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Can I get a pack of Newport box behind?
If you don't know where to get help from, y'all call me. Y'all text me. And I will text me your name. You know how to get in contact with me. Yes, picture that. Give me a date birthday.
7/16/80. Yes, ma'am.
You having a good holiday, a good New Year?
I'm blessed to be here.
I know that's right.
That's all I can say. A blessing.
I like your shirt.
Thank you.
Okay,
$2 for the shirt. Thank
What?
you.
All right, you have a good one.
You too.
Thank you. So, and I tell you, if you need to go to therapy, go. I tell y'all, ain't nothing wrong with laying on a couch. Let me see your transcript. Is her name okay? I tell y'all, anybody that need help, if you can't find somebody, I will do the research if I have to and tell you, some people in your area. If I have to do that, I'll do that, because it's no need for us as people to suffer in silence. It is no need for us as a people to suffer in silence. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I ain't suffering in silence. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. And I promise y'all, I tell anybody and everybody, it ain't nothing like a PEACE of mind. A peace of mind. It's nothing like a peace of mind. And I will not trade my peace of mind for nobody. So, back to that situation in reference to them. Shame on him if, number one, for having and I'm gonna err on the side of the victim right now. Shame on Mr. Reed if he did anything to these young people and had them feeling the type of way. This young man says he's in therapy now. That young man might have to be in therapy for the rest of his life. He might have to be in therapy for the rest of his life to deal with this situation. I hear people talk about statute of limitations and this and that and the third. All these jailhouse lawyers, as we used to call them. Okay. I have to do that. But I promise y'all, if you see something, say something. And shame on Mr. Reed. Shame. And I pray, if he did what he's accused of, that justice will be served. That's my prayer. That is my prayer. That justice will be served. And molestation is molestation. The R word is the R word. Nobody should have to go through it. Nobody. When I tell y'all, behavioral cognitive therapy ain't no joke. When you gotta walk around and put on a smile. And you dying on the inside. But I'm telling y'all, everybody. Hey baby, how are you? If you need the help, get the help. And if you don't know where to get the help from, email me. I'm putting my email right here. Y'all know how to find my email. yespicturelady@gmail.com. I'm type it down here in the chat. If anybody having any issues and y'all need some help finding help for therapists or whatever, that's my email address. 7:48. But it's gonna be my last day here, baby.
Just going moving. Yeah, I'm done with people myself. I just got along with it.
Y'all don't treat us right, so can't have you here if you don't treat us right. All right, baby.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good one.
Yes, ma'am.
So, if anybody know of anything, need help or whatever, y'all let me know. And this is what I'm trying. I told y'all I was trying to work on getting an interview. That's why I want to work on. I want to interview my elder, and I want to talk to him. I got a couple of things I want to talk to him about. I want to talk to him about our church's stand on people messing with kids. I want to talk to him about our church's stand on the LGBTQ IA+. I want to talk to him about, and I'm probably going to do it on this. I'm probably going to do it under the Veterans Lounge because he's a veteran, and I'm going to talk about him going from military to ministry. Yeah, I'm talking to him. Yeah, do. I'm telling him I want to do it. He be pretty to the point, y'all. He ain't one of them long drawn out, and he's very charismatic. So. And then I'm also going to ask him about his feelings about women in ministry and stuff like that. I know he ain't against women in ministry. Heck, we got a lot of women in ministry in the AME. So, but I want to talk to him about it and get his take on it. And yeah. So that's what I will be doing. So right now I'm in the process of still reaching out to him, and I need to find out if his first lady will be there with him. Yeah. So that's one of the things I'm working on. And I think that'll be a little cute. I think that'll be a cute little bop. I think that'll be a cute little bop. What y'all think? What y'all think? Y'all think that'll be a cute little bop? So that's where I'm at, y'all. That is where I'm at. And that's, yeah. So, my next story I want to ask y'all about is the kid that went to school. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so my next story I wanted to ask y'all about is the kid that went to school and, shot the teacher. Who do y'all think? The first question I was asking, what I was saying is I'm in the process now of talking to my elder, and I want to interview him, and I want to ask him questions in reference to what is our church's position in reference to grown folks bothering children, about the LGBTQIA+, and going from military to ministry, and I want to ask him about his thoughts in reference to women in ministry, and I want to do that on my I'm going to do it for my the Veterans Lounge because he's a veteran. So I think that would be a good interview. I think that would really be a good interview, and I think that'll be a good because I think it also will be a good contrast to. Okay, so you guys listen. We hear a lot here in these YouTube streets about how terrible churches are, and we see all the bad news, but don't y'all think we should see some of the good stuff that happen too? Don't y'all think it'd be a good way for us to look at the church in a different view, in a different manner? Um, Everybody in church is not bad, y'all. But one or two bad apples spoil a bunch. When you got a preacher out here running around with Fendi and Gucci and Louis and this and that and the other, and he choking women out in church on Sunday during the sermon, supposedly speaking in tongues and then coming out the pulpit and choking somebody, oh, that put a bad taste in your mouth. Y'all, I have had some church hurt. Do y'all hear me? When I tell y'all I had some church hurt, the last pastor I had before I came down here, y'all, I couldn't wait to get out that church. Do y'all hear me? When I tell y'all, and I was an officer, y'all couldn't wait to get out that church. I couldn't get out that church fast enough. When I tell y'all I couldn't get out that church fast enough, I could not get out of that church fast enough. That preacher and his wife terrorized the hell out of me. Y'all, they had a meeting with me on okay, so first off, his armor bearer, which was this chick, she threatened to shoot me. His wife threatened to fight me. Y'all, when I tell y'all church hurt, I was church hurt. And all right, so the pastor that we had, the pastor that we got, I didn't like him. I didn't vote for him. I told him, no, no, that wasn't, that, no. All right, so what happened was, when I tell y'all church hurt, this was serious church hurt. All right, so my pastor had just left. He decided, he's like, you know what? I ain't got to take this foolishness from y'all no more. I loved him. I loved him. Me and his wife was like this. And that man dead now. God rest his soul. Me and his wife was like this. I was so close to the family. We weren't in the military then. This was after I got out of the military. I was teaching school in DC and everything. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, my pastor, Reverend Thompson, was so cool. I used to bring all these kids home with me, and we go to church on Sunday, and I take them to church on Thursday night with me, and we do Bible study, because their parents had to sign a permission slip. And so after the after school program, they would go, because I would take some of them home, and instead of them going home, they went to church with me. And then we stop at McDonald's, and then I take them home. Because my pastor would give me the money to take them to McDonald's. He said, you brought all them kids to church with you tonight? I'd be like, yeah, pastor. He'd be like, here goes some money. Take them to McDonald's when they went home. Did they eat yet? I'd be like, no, they ain't ate no dinner yet. He'd be like, here, take them kids to McDonald's and let them eat on their way home. Or take them Popeyes or Burger King or, Popeyes or KFC. Let them kids eat on their way home. And yeah, so he'd be like, did they do their homework? Yeah, they did their homework after school. He'd be like, oh, okay. So I used to bring the kids home. Then I found out that one of the kids I was bringing with me was actually his daughter. I didn't know I knew all his older kids. I didn't know his two younger kids because they lived with their mother. Found out there was his younger kids. So their mother came and asked me, could they come and stay at my house with me? They ended up staying at my house with me for like a month. My pastor and when my pastor found out his kids was at my house, he was like, wait a minute, my ex-wife did what? I said, she dropped the kids off at my house. He gave me $1,000. He said, because I know my son gonna eat you out of house and home. Then he came and gave me another $1,000 to give my mother to put for groceries. He gave us $2,000 that month. But y'all listen, he was paying about $1,500 a month in child support. And he showed me the paperwork. Him and his wife was telling me about the paperwork. So he was cool. I loved him as a pastor. I loved his wife as a pastor. I loved their energy. I loved the way they taught and everything. Y'all, the next pastor we ended up with. So the lady I ended up slapping. Remember I told y'all I had this lady I slapped the fire out of at church. Her husband was a minister too. Her father was a minister. Her mother told me you should have slapped her because she needed to be slapped. He paid. No, he was fit. He gave me that month $2,000 because they stayed at my house that month, and he was plus he gave them $1,500 a month. He was paying $1,500 a month for child support, and he always paid that. But what happened is, so the lady I had slapped, she was friends with the new guy and his wife that was a pastor. Excuse me, because her husband and that new pastor were in a group together. Excuse me. So what she did is, she told that lady, you got to watch your husband around her. She's single. First off, he light-skinned. I don't like light-skinned dudes. When I tell y'all he was light-skinned, he was light-skinned. And he was shaped just like this. This was his color, and this is how he was shaped. He was shaped just like this. He was a rectangle. He was a big-ass rectangle with arms and legs and a head. He looked like SpongeBob SquarePants. And he was this color. He was the color of this daggone paint. He was yellow. He was yellow. Don't nobody want him. And so, I don't know, for some reason, because I didn't like the way, but come to find out, he had an armor bearer who was a female. Bruh. And she be wearing them tight skirts and be switching her butt across the stage in front of him. He'd be on the pulpit, and she would come across the pulpit like this. Y'all remember Miss Wiggins on Carol Burnett's show? And she be walking like this. Hold on. Let me see if I can turn it this way. Miss Wiggins. Hold on, put it right here. So y'all can see. Y'all know how Miss Wiggins used to walk? Oh, put it right there. See if I can do it. Let me see if I can do it, y'all. Can y'all see me? I'll pull it all the way to the edge so y'all can see it. Because you got to see the hip action. Let me see. You can't see it. Ah, man. Hold on. I'll put it down here so y'all can see. Because you got to see the hip action. I'm going to show y'all the hip action. This was the hip action, y'all. So she be wearing these tight skirts, and she have them all the way pulled up like this, and her butt, and she be walking across the stage like this. Y'all, she be slinking across. She be slinking across the pulpit. Y'all, she be slinking across the pulpit. She would. She be slinking across the pulpit. I be like, we be sitting. Y'all, listen. Me and my girlfriend Chris and Robin, we be sitting there looking like this. So the lady came. So the lady, her name was Juliana. Juliana got mad at me one Sunday. And she told me, yeah, see, the last person started trying to dispute the Bible all up in here with me. I brought my gun and sat it on the seat for him. I say, well, go on, bring your gun and sit it on the seat for me. I said, I got my gun and I sit it on the seat for you. I said, we'll have a shootout in Thankful Baptist Church. I don't care. I said, girl, we can have a shootout at the church. Y'all, you ain't gonna threaten me. She threatened to shoot me. Y'all. And so she kept on. My mama told her, bitch, I hit you in your head with this walking stick. Y'all, my mama told the man girlfriend she was gonna bust her in her head with her stick. The lady went and told the pastor on me. Y'all, he thought he was gonna get me in there. Hey, poor Charles. Y'all, he thought he was gonna get me in there and have a meeting just with me, a closed door meeting with me. I said, hold on, bruh. I said, if somebody got an order against me, you her elder. So hold on, let me bring my elders with me. Y'all, I brought my aunt and my daddy with me. She looked like she wanted to get out of line. My aunt said, look, I'm a minister. She said, but you ain't gonna mess with her. She said, that one right there, that one belong to us. You ain't gonna bother her. And my daddy said, I don't know what you got going on, but you gonna stop putting your mouth on my daughter. All of y'all. My aunt and my father told me, y'all gonna stop putting y'all mouths on my daughter. And after that, they left me alone because they seen my father and my aunt was watching them there. But I'm gonna tell y'all, this how he used to meet. He used to tell me he need to meet with me. Y'all used to stand outside his office. He'd be like, I need you to come in my office. I'd be like, Y'all used to stand outside his office with my back up against the wall and my hands across my chest like this. Every time I talked to him. I wouldn't talk to him by myself. I would not be in a room with him by myself. Y'all, he came in a room and I was in there by myself one day. I started screaming. I started screaming. And when I tell y'all I started screaming, y'all would have thought that the Lord had came down and touched me on the top of my head. That's how loud I started screaming. I wasn't going to be in a room with him by himself, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all why. Because we had a meeting. And I had, I said, well, all right. I said, well, I'm going to have, I said, Deacon Aaron and his wife said they want to be at the meeting. He said, okay. Well, guess what? They called the meeting. Then they lied and said they weren't going to have a meeting. So I was over there doing some work and then they came over. And him and his wife like bombarded me, like bum rushed me. She told me, didn't my husband tell you that he didn't want no church business on Sundays? I said, he sure did. She said, well, why are you talking to him? I said, because he told me that I need to give him this paper on Sunday before I leave. I said, and I hand him the paper and I keep it moving. I said, so you need to ask him. I said, he be stopping me and asking me questions. I said, I don't be trying to talk to him on Sunday because I be trying to get out of here too. Y'all know what she did? She turned around and looked at him and said, you need to decide if you're going to church business on Sunday. She was screaming. I was like, y'all, I ain't lying. That lady was screaming. I was like, ooh. Y'all, that's how I was looking like, what in the world is going on? Y'all, that lady and her husband ended up getting a divorce. A whole lot came out during the divorce hearing. Come to find out. Hey, how you doing?
Good. Hey, you stay here, don't you?
Today my last day.
On your last day?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, where you going home?
Yeah.
No? Oh, you ain't. Okay.
I ain't worried about working no with right now. I'm gonna go home and sit down for a minute.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, 20.
Okay. All right. Tell your missus I said hello.
Sure will.
All right.
Hey, how your parents doing?
They doing well. We gonna get together and go out the mall.
Huh?
I'm taking them out the mall.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
I see your dad today.
Yeah, he always all over the place, ain't he?
You sure will. Okay, take care.
All right, you too. Y'all, that man can sing. That man can sing. His wife is a minister. His wife is a minister. She when she seen my hair the first time I had got it cut short, and she said, She came, she said, I was like, yes, ma'am. I didn't. I'm going to tell you. I didn't. I ain't going on a date with him. Cause, yeah. Yeah. I just didn't. But, I'm going on a date with my mom and daddy tomorrow, though. And I might even take them to that restaurant that somebody took me to down there in Augusta. The Mexican restaurant. I don't know. Well, then mama probably wants some Wendy's. Y'all, okay, so for y'all that don't know, my mother loved Wendy's, the beans, chili beans. That's what she called it, Wendy chili beans. She loved her some Wendy chili beans. So I might have to, she might convince me to stop at Wendy's and get us some chili beans tomorrow. You know what? I do. Okay, so was it yesterday I was watching Tita? I think yesterday Tita went Uber. She did Uber. Y'all, Tita was riding through my old stomping ground and I was crying. I literally was crying, y'all. Y'all, I was crying because I was like, I remember, you know what I'm saying? I remember. And then my brother called me last night. So my brother was at Wellington Park. And Wellington Park is like, okay, so that's, it's in Southeast. And I used to live in Fort Stanton. And Wellington Park is down the hill from Stanton Oaks, up the hill from Stanton Oaks. So what happened is my brother was like, God dang, look. He was talking about the rats. He said, the rat. He said, look at the rats. Look at them walking in the building. He said the rats are residents just like the people are. Y'all, my brother say the rats be running the cats out the dumpsters. He said the rats don't run from nothing. He said the rats got everybody in the neighborhood scared. Say the cat scared, the dog scared, everything's scared of the rat. He said, oh man, come on, we gotta go. He said, cause I ain't trying to have one of the rats run up on my truck. He said he ain't trying to have one of the rats run up on his truck. Y'all remember that Popeyes commercial, that Popeyes video? You miss home a lot? Listen, y'all remember the Popeyes where the man showed the video of the rats running up and down the wall? Y'all used to work in that Popeyes. I used to work in that Popeyes. Y'all, that's the Popeyes where the manager accused me of stealing $30. Yeah, I used to work in that Popeyes. Oh God! And when Tita was like, "I'm going to 8th Street, y'all," I actually not $3, $30. She accused me of stealing $30. My mom was like, "Well, if she stole $30, I'm gonna give you a check to the corporation." I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, gracious. My mom was like, I'll give give you a check to the corporation. All right, so no, I ain't do the video when they jumped in the hot grease. I just did the one. I did do a video though, sure. The man at the Popeyes showing the rest running up and down, up and down the walls and stuff. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, I used to work at that Popeyes. That's the Popeyes over at Eastern Market. That was my first real job. Every other job was a summer job. That was my first real job. The manager, the store manager had to talk to my mother. I'm in South Carolina. But the store manager had to talk to my mother so I could work there. And my mother and him had an agreement that she come pick me up because I actually closed the store. And you know, everybody else my age, they were already gone. Because, you know, work permit only let you work till like 9 o'clock. Y'all, I was closing the store. And my mother would come and get me and take me home. Y'all, so when I seen Tita ride up the H Street, y'all, I felt so nostalgic. Because I remember I used to catch the bus. I used to catch the 94 to 8th and H. And then I transfer. And we get on the bus. And I had, all right, so my last year of high school, I had to go to Spingar and stay. Because I had to take another English. Because somebody decided they didn't want to do English in the 9th grade. They went to Bermuda. And they couldn't stand the English teacher. So they decided they weren't going to finish English in the 9th grade. So they ended up in Bermuda. So I had to go to Spingar and stay to get my English class. Because I was like, I'm dropping out of school. My mother said, I go die and go to hell first. She said, you got one more class. She said, you can do. So I actually went to school all day. And then I went to school at night too. To get my extra credit. Anyway. I remember we used to get on a bus at 8th and H. And ride down to Spingar and stay. And then we had to get back on the bus and Spingar and stay. And ride back to 8th and H. And catch the 94. Going across to to Southeast. And then my mother would pick me up at Stanton Road because the B4 wouldn't run that time of night. And my mother didn't want me walking up that hill by myself from where the 94 got off. So she meet me at the bus stop and she'd ride me up the hill. Either her or my daddy. They wasn't playing that. They wasn't playing that at all. I'd be like, I want to go to the homecoming game. She'd be like, do you know the B4 stopped running after a certain time? No. How you get home? I'd be like, I'm staying over Army house. I'd be like, I'm staying over my sister's house. Well, how you gonna get to your sister's house? Me and my friends are gonna walk home. It's right there. They all live right across the street from sis. Y'all, my sister lived on Alabama Avenue. She lived maybe 3 blocks from the school. Maybe 4. My mother wasn't having that. She wasn't even having that. You know what? I remember my brother was telling me, I took the class. I went to Bermuda for 2 weeks. I actually left and went to Bermuda for 2 weeks. My mother didn't. Y'all, I had an opportunity to go to Bermuda. Everybody else, I passed everybody else. Let me take that back. Wasn't 9th grade English. It must have been 10th. Somehow. Yeah, it was 9th grade English. Y'all, I promise y'all. Everybody else class, I passed it. It was just that one lady. She didn't like my ass. No, it wasn't. It was 11th grade English. It wasn't 9th grade English. 9th grade English. I had a cool 9th grade English teacher. He'd be like, look. Yeah, look, my 9th grade English teacher, Mr. Sutton, Augustus Sutton, cause y'all. Augustus be like, look, go put the order in. I go and call out order. I come in class, y'all. He give me a list or what he wanted for lunch. I go downstairs to the, and he had put the money and the list on the edge of the desk. I get that money. He gave me the payphone money and a note with the, a pass, the payphone money, and a list of what we was gonna eat. And I go downstairs, make the phone call to the restaurant, and then about 15 minutes before class in, he'll give me a pass. I leave out the building, go up to the avenue, get our lunch, and bring it back. If I was in the middle of a test, I stop my test and go get lunch and then come back and finish taking my test at lunchtime. And I ate lunch in his classroom. I love my English teacher. But in 11th grade, I went to Bermuda. I went to Bermuda, y'all. I was gone for 2 weeks. And the teacher was an asshole and wouldn't give me none of the work to make up. But I had fun. I went to Bermuda for 2 weeks. Me and 9 other teenagers. We were all 16 and 17. Our chaperone was 25. We were 16 and 17, and we went to Bermuda for 2 weeks. Our chaperone was 25. We had, what you call them things? Mopeds. So actually, I didn't miss 2 weeks. I only missed a week. Because we went Easter break, and then the next week. So I missed a whole week out of school. And I was in science and math. And because she didn't give me my work, I couldn't make it up. I failed. I ain't tripping. I wasn't even tripping, y'all. I made that joint up in 12th grade. It is what it is. But I had a good time. I miss DC. So what I miss about DC? I miss some of my buddies and stuff. I did go, the last time I went to DC, I went up to DC in September. But herein lies the issue. I was actually in Virginia. I did go to my old church. I saw my auntie. I saw 2 of my cousins. I seen my good Judy that I grew up with from childhood. You know what I'm saying? I went to my nephew's house. I saw his mom and his aunt, which is like, I call them my sisters. I seen his twins and his other son. I seen his children. We had fun over there. I went to a wedding. I seen my friend from the military that I hadn't seen since I left DC. And me and him, we were cooling. We went out to eat. I seen S. Hutchinson. She was so cool. And yeah. And I seen my good Judy. Me and my good Judy, we hung out and stuff. I had a good time. Oh, and I seen my brother too. I seen my brother. He was real. I seen him real quick. Yeah. So I think it was yesterday or the day before. I got a call from my friend that, okay, so I told y'all we had one white guy in our school and he was the homecoming king. I had a conversation with him. Y'all, he was mad as ever. He was fussing at me, telling me that he can't believe I made it to DC. He was telling me that he was upset with me because when I came to DC, I didn't call him. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, if I call him, I would love to do that. I would love to just vlog in different places and have fun. But my friend, he fussed at me, y'all. He fussed at me so bad. He was like, "Are you crazy? You came all the way up to the DMV and you didn't call me?" He said, "You knew you wouldn't have had to ride no gas nowhere." Y'all, I'm telling y'all, if I would have went up there and told him I was in town, He would have came and got me every day, every night. I wouldn't even have no chance to see nobody else. Nobody. Nobody. So he told me, he said, I miss my Portia. He said, I miss you. So I'm gonna have to schedule a trip up there. Oh yeah, and I seen Tita, y'all. Me and Tita, y'all love me some Tita. Y'all listen. I seen Tita. I seen Lola, Mama Lola. Love me some y'all. I seen Baby Mel. I seen Reese Cup. And I seen Tita's niece. Yeah. Hey, how are you? How are you, Mama Sislo? How are you, Miss Sislo? How are you? He told me, he said, next time I come to town, I better call him or else. I was like, or else what, bro? Y'all, I'm telling y'all. And he keep telling me, come on up. And my nephew keep telling me to come up. I told my nephew next time I come up, I'm just going to stay in his house. I told him I'm going to sleep in the basement, just send the babies down there, and they can stay upstairs or wherever they at in the house. Just send the babies down there. Oh, what's wrong? We gonna be all right. You on your way to church? Look, I need to be on my way to somebody's church house. Stop by the church sometime. Would you say I might need to listen? If I go to DC for a week, on my way back, when I get back, I'm gonna need a vacation. Look, we all need some prayer. We all need prayer. We all need prayer. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I asked the Lord to pray. I went to the Lord for the beef sector. I did. I told my pastor, he was like, the beef sector. I said, just pray for the beef sector. The Lord will know who it is. I said, ooh. I said, we all need prayer. I said, Lord, please. I said, just pray for the beef sector. Y'all be giving my pastor a prayer list on Sundays. I know y'all probably be like, Vivian be. I can't wait. Okay. You right. Heavy duty prayer is needed for the beef sector. We will definitely drop by and make sure. Y'all make sure. Hold on. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, okay? Because we're going to have, y'all, I'm telling y'all, we need some prayer around here. It's praying time. It's praying time. I dropped her link, so make sure y'all go and subscribe, okay? It's praying time, y'all. We need some prayer. I promise y'all. We need some prayer. Y'all, it's dark time outside. When I tell y'all it's dark time, I mean it's like dark time. It's only 6:49. I know that's right. I know that's right. Oh no, not a problem. Not a problem at all. Not a problem. Look, I'm like this. Long as folks good to me, I'm good to them. I try to be good to everybody, for real, for real. I told y'all, it's 2023. It ain't gonna be no drama or confusion for me. Yes, ma'am. And we love you on purpose too. You have a blessed one and be safe out there in them streets. Y'all, I promise y'all. I ain't doing no drama this year. That's why all that other stuff that's going on now with that person that I'm not gonna say no name about, and all of that crazy storyline. It got dark here about 5:30. But yeah, that's why. Yes, ma'am. We all need some protection, honey. I ain't lying. Good gracious of life. But yeah, that's why that craziness that's been going on, that everybody been talking about with Miss Kimmy and them other folk, I ain't got nothing to say about that. That ain't my business. I ain't got nothing to say about none of the stuff going on in the beef sector. That ain't my business. It ain't my business. It ain't good for my mental neither. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, I am minding the business that pays me. And that don't pay me. That ain't my business. Excuse me. I ain't worried about who doing who. Who's zooming who. I ain't worried about that. Is that a pickup? A car? What? I don't know what that is. Put a mask on. Well, in the beef sector. You know how I got in the beef sector? Jay Wilson. Hey, baby, how you doing? Jay Wilson. That's how I got in the beef sector, y'all. I'm gonna tell you what I like. I like looking at van life people too. I like looking at van life people too. Girl, where is your clothes?
On my body.
Girl, where is your shirt?
I'm gonna go to the gym.
Oh, you going to the gym?
Yeah. I need this Silver's game.
She said.
Oh, yeah.
What gym you going to?
Platinum Fitness.
What at?
In Greenwood, 24 hours.
You said a silver game?
Yes, ma'am. Game
Natural
silver.
silver.
And then I need a Swisher. Y'all ain't got it. So just give me a Swisher green.
A Swisher grape.
Green.
A Swisher red mini.
Green.
Don't be trying to be all nasty to
How
me.
was it, friend?
CC World is another good channel.
Dang, I forgot to get my room car.
Yeah, she say she on her way to the gym, y'all. She be always trying to be all cute and stuff.
Nah, just trying to get my body right.
I know that's right.
I lost a couple pounds, as you see.
You looking cute. You looking cute. Give me your date of birth.
040399.
You looking cute. You looking cute.
Thank you, girl.
382. Girl, stretch out for me too.
Don't worry, I will. Don't worry, girl, I got you.
Cause you know I'm a fat girl.
You're not fat, you're just thick.
Ow!
Yes, sis.
Ew.
You have a great
Alright, you too, baby. Y'all. She said she's going to work out. She ain't got no tennis shoes on. I want to work out, but I don't have no tennis shoes. I ain't got no tennis shoes. How you gonna work out with no tennis shoes, y'all? Tell me. Can somebody tell me that? I ain't got no tennis shoes, but I'm gonna work out. And my feet ashy. I'm gonna work out. Yeah, I'm gonna work out too. You turn this coffee on. Empty out this cup. So that joint all the way up to the top. So hey there. Woo, woo. Don't spill. Don't spill. Y'all, I'll be right back. I gotta go in the back and get some can of peanuts. And put. If you into Disney Resort TV, I'm gonna tell you, I look at this dude that be doing cruising, and I be looking at this black dude that do van life. Y'all, he was doing van life, and why one of his neighbors fell out the other day. He was like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" He's like, "Oh my god! No!" Yes. No, I don't own a copyright to this music. Sorry. So what I'm gonna do is, y'all know in the middle of it, they're gonna end up telling me I gotta take it out. That's what's gonna happen. But anyway, sorry about that, y'all. I just wanted to let y'all hear a little bit of music while I ran down there, take care of everything I had to take care of. I like Frontline PBS. I be looking at Frontline PBS. It come on in the middle of the night. I'm telling you, y'all don't know. Stuff be coming on in my house in the middle of the night. And my dog be like, "It's such and such on." Y'all, he know bruh J voice. He know Shelly voice. I be like, dog smart. Y'all, my little doggy is smart. She be like, them people on. That's what she be telling me. My dog be telling me the people on. I'ma tell you, they do. The PBS do got a channel because I be looking at them. I be looking at that guy that be doing the ancestry, the black guy that do the ancestry. I be looking at that Mr. Gates. Who else I be looking at? I be looking at a little different everything. I be looking at a little bit of everything because that's what I be doing. Y'all, I promise y'all, the store gonna be closed at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna be out of here before 9 tonight. I promise y'all that. I promise y'all that. I'll be out of here before 9. At 9 o'clock, I'll be at home. I'll be at my house already at 9. I'm getting up. When I tell y'all I'm getting up out of here, I'm gonna be a track star. Promise y'all. I am going to be a track star. Y'all was laughing at Joyce so hard yesterday. Joyce was talking about people makeup and stuff. Y'all know who I'm talking about, Fine Iron Beauty, Joyce. Joyce had me laughing so hard talking about people makeup. I said, Joyce, don't stop. Joyce was talking about makeup, speaking to people and cussing somebody else out at the same time. I was rolling. I said, Joyce is so funny to me. She was so funny to me, y'all. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear tomorrow. Whatever I wear is gonna have to be something loose fitting so that I can give my blood. And I guess I need to start drinking a whole bunch of water now. So when I get there I can pee. I be wanting to tell them as soon as I get in there, just give me the cup and let me go pee right now. And I'll bring it back and you can put the thing on it later. Alright, so listen. My doctor don't want to give me no B12 shots. She want me to exercise. I'm like, I'm gonna exercise if I ain't got no energy. Now, y'all, okay. So I told y'all I got an MRI. And they told me I had a little Baker cyst on the back of my knee. Yeah, I think every time I go to the doctor, I think my knee just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna hurt just because we gotta go to the doctor. I think that's what it be doing. Yeah, look how dark my eyes are. I really need some sleep, don't I? I'm gonna ask, can I go back to the dermatologist? Ask for another one because I don't like the last dermatologist I went to. Last dermatologist I went to, he was like screaming at me. And he screamed at me so bad, my aunt was like, look, I hate lab work. This heifer be taking 7 to looking for. Listen. I be intimidating the people that be doing my blood. I be like, you know, you got two tries and you two and you through. Basically, you got 2 tries and you through. When I go get my blood work done, they do a urine and they do about 5 to 6 tubes of blood. They get 2 tries. If you miss my vein twice, you can't come back and do me no more. Call that other phlebotomist over here. You can't shoot. Cause see, when I was in a hospital, I learned when I was in a hospital. When I had my first surgery, when I had my when they removed a cyst out of my stomach, The chief surgeon at the hospital told them, he told me, he said, if anybody take your blood more than, if they try to do 2 tries and they can't stick you, go tell them they have to have somebody else come and stick you. He said, never let nobody try you on it, because after the second time, they already intimidated and they can't find a vein no more. And so then they just searching. And y'all know who else I don't let take my blood? If you doing my blood and you fishing, digging, you can't do that. You gotta stop. If I see you do this right here, pull it out. Go get somebody else. Cause that means you don't know what you're doing. You fishing. And you ain't gonna fish on me. You are not gonna fish on me. Cause I'm gonna tell you, when I go in there, that's why I drink plenty of water. Cause water help build your veins up, and I stay warm. Cause your veins tend to be better, and they can find them better when you warm. I stay warm. So I'll go in there with a coat on. Even if it's hot outside, I'll put a jacket on. If it's like it is out here, I put a coat on and I zip my coat up. And I keep my hands warm. Cause you're not gonna be fishing on me. It's not gonna happen. Cause I have a tendency to, although I'm dark skinned, I bruise very easily. I get that from my mama. I bruise super easily. So like if I walk past and I hit my hip on that thing right there, I'm gonna have a big bruise mark on my hip. I mean, when I tell you a big bruise mark, it's gonna be a big old bruise mark on it. So I had this one lady one time, she drew my blood, y'all. I'm not lying. I walked out of there, y'all, my shirt was full of blood. Cause she didn't apply pressure to stop that bleeding. I'm not doing that. Nope. Y'all, I'm at the point now. I'm not up to be tortured. I promise y'all, I am not up to be tortured. I'm not up to be tortured. I'm not into pain. I'm not into pain play. I'm not into you sticking needles in me and all that stuff. I'm not a phlebotomy student. I'm not a pin cushion. I'm not a crash test dummy. No. And when my daddy goes to the hospital, I'm there with him. Because, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all, my daddy had one time I took my daddy to the hospital. He was so sick. Oh, my God, he was so sick, y'all. His sugar was so high, it was one that he wasn't dead. And they couldn't find a vein on him. It got to the point the doctor was like, I'm going to have to start an IV in your neck. My daddy was like, you ain't put no IV in my neck. The man's like, if you don't let me put this IV in your neck, you gonna die. You know, my father told me we all gotta die or something. You not put that in my neck. I told him, so what I told him was, I said, could you get a pediatric nurse around here? Because that's the other thing. If none of them can find your veins, tell them to get a pediatric nurse to come do it for you. Because a pediatric nurse can find it. Because they deal with babies with small veins. You get what I'm saying? They deal with babies in the NICU and stuff. They can't tell me I've been doing this 30 and 40 years. They can't tell me that. But I would tell anybody, get a pediatric nurse to come around here. And that's what I told the doctor. I said, you might want to get a pediatric nurse to come around here. And he's like, I ain't even think about that. And he had one of the pediatric nurses come. And they hit him. They hit him. The lady came and hit him right in the head. Doop. The lady came right and hit him. Doop. And once they hit him in the hand, got the medicine in his hand, you know, he was getting more hydrated. Then they was able to put one in his arm. I'm going to tell you someplace else I don't want them to put a needle at. Right here, y'all, when they do an IV right here, on this side of the hand, right here on this. I'm like, just slip my wrist, because it's ridiculous. Y'all, that ain't cute at all, and it don't feel good. When they hit you right here on the side, right here, on the side. That don't feel good. What's your lifeline? Is that your lifeline up here? Is that your lifeline up here? That's what I said. They was gonna hit my daddy in the throat that time. My daddy say, not me. My daddy said, not me. And then, you know what else they say it hurt? When they hit you in your thigh. I said, I don't know. I ain't planning on being hit in the thigh. Y'all, that's why I don't understand intravenous drug users. I don't understand them. When they be shooting up in their hands and in between, by the crease of your arm, as long as you don't bend it, you good. Y'all, I promise y'all, I don't understand intravenous drug users. Because, like, when they be shooting up in between their fingers and in between their toes and their cats and their necks, y'all don't understand that. I don't want no needle when I gotta have one. I don't understand it at all. I don't understand it. It just seemed like it hurt really bad. It just seemed like it hurt really bad. And I don't like that much pain at all. Okay, so I think I got 4 or 5 tattoos. And they do hurt. They hurt like heck. I don't understand it. Y'all listen. People be like, oh, it don't hurt to get a tattoo. I be like, you lying. And the truth ain't in it. They lie. Girl, anybody who tell y'all that it don't hurt to get a tattoo, they lying. They lying. They tell them I said they lying. Y'all, I got a big piece on my left eye. It takes up my whole left eye. I thought I was going to die. When I tell y'all I thought I was going to... Y'all walked around with shorts on in Germany in the winter because I couldn't put no pants on because that's how tender it was. I got one on my shoulder. I got another one on the front of the other thigh. And then I got one on my foot. I don't know what I was thinking about with that. Y'all, that thing hurt so bad, the man could only do the writing part. He couldn't even do the decorations. Could not decorate it. Because you can't decorate it if y'all, and my niece was in there rolling. Now my niece, my niece got some tattoos. They have a tattoo all the way around here. I said, girl. And y'all, she this big. My niece literally this big. She a stick figure. Y'all, she was pregnant. She was like this. This how she was. Wait a minute. She was pregnant. She was like this. And her little baby born. She was so... That's all she was. She was a whole baby bump. I promise y'all. She's so skinny. And then she wear the highest heels she could find. And she looked like, I'd be like, why you wear the Herman Monster boots? But I love her. I love her. My brother's only girl. She got 7 brothers. 6 brothers. Now this is the thing. I will tell anybody that's getting a tattoo, please go in the tattoo parlor, look at it before you go get your tattoo. Make sure that they have an autoclave. Make sure that they're sterilizing their equipment. Make sure that they're using fresh needles on you. Make sure that they're, using disposable cups for the ink. And they're using fresh disposable cups. They're using fresh everything. Tell anybody that. Look at the tattoo shop. Go in the bathroom. See how clean the bathroom is and things of that nature. Look and see if it's dust and stuff all settled in the corners and stuff. Ask them. A good tattoo shop will show you their autoclave. They'll show you all that stuff. They'll tell you how that stuff works. I had a private tattoo artist in Germany, and he actually got fresh needles from the he had people that he knew at the hospital, and I knew the people that he knew at the hospital, so I trusted him. I remember I had a whole tattoo party. Y'all, I had to have a whole tattoo party to pay for my tattoo on my leg, because if I hadn't had a whole tattoo party, I wouldn't have been able to pay for it, because it's my whole whole thigh, my whole left thigh. I had to. Well, y'all, it's 7:21. About to get off here, because y'all know what? I'm about to sweep the floor. I don't even know what the hell I'm sweeping, because today's my last day. But I don't want to go out like a sucker. No sucker MC. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to sweep the floor. I'm going to bring my car up. Because y'all, I'm telling y'all. 8:15. I ain't wait till 8:30. 8:15, I'm shutting it down. I usually wait till 8:30. Thank you, you too, Michi. You too. Y'all know at 8:15 I usually shut it down. I mean 8:30 I usually shut it down. Not tonight. I'm shutting this joint in at 8:15. 8 o'clock. I'm gone. I ain't playing. I quit anyway. What are you gonna do? And I'm gonna take him the key up there on Friday. Sure is. Sure is. I will, darling. I will. Y'all know what? As my mom always say, live, love, and laugh. And as my dad always says, Lord, make us a blessing so we can be a blessing. I truly pray and hope that I was a blessing to somebody here. Y'all, I'm going to say it again. If you see something, say something. If something don't look like it's right, tell somebody. And y'all, if you don't feel safe someplace, listen to that gut instinct in you, because it ain't going to tell you wrong. Run if you have to. And for those who need help, anybody who need help researching, I need all of us to make sure that we have a PEACE of mind, peace of mind. So, peace at mind. So please, if you need some help researching, help, let me know, and I'll help you research help in your area. All right, y'all. If you like this video, subscribe. If you like my channel, subscribe. Hit the like button. Y'all, ain't that what they all be doing? Hit the like button. Subscribe. I love to have you as a channel. Y'all, I love y'all. I love my everyday people. Thank y'all so much. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all. So y'all listen. I'm out. And y'all, don't worry, this ain't the last. Y'all, I'm gonna see if I can vlog with my mom and daddy tomorrow. Ooh, that's gonna be a trip. We'll see. All right, y'all, I'm out. Deuces.